What would you do if every universe told you that your destiny was already written? Would you accept it or fight it? Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse presents one of the most powerful questions in modern storytelling. And today, we're going to dive deep into one of the most ambitious animated films ever made. If you think you already understand Spider-Man, trust me, this movie will change everything.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we are taking a journey across dimensions and through breathtaking animation styles. We're looking at Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the 2023 animated sequel that redefines what superhero storytelling can look like. This review is going to be more than just, is the movie good or not? We're going to break down story and structure, themes, characters, multiverse rules, visual style, what the ending truly means, and how this film changes Spider-Man forever. So, sit back, relax, and join me across the Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse continues the story of Miles Morales, who's doing his best to balance family life, school, and being a superhero. But this sequel expands the world in every direction. We discover that being Spider-Man isn't about just saving people. It's about choices, sacrifice, and rewriting destiny. The central conflict is absolutely brilliant. Miles learns that across every universe, Spider-People share something tragic, something painful, something that's considered a canon event. But the movie asks, should every Spider-Man be forced to suffer? This one question drives the emotional core of the entire story.
Miles has grown a lot since the first movie. He's more confident, yet somehow more alone. This movie explores individuality, responsibility, identity, family expectations, and self-worth. What makes Miles special isn't that he's another Spider-Man, it's that he refuses to accept fate just because everyone else did.
Part 3. Gwen Stacy. Gwen becomes more than just a supporting character. The film opens emotional space for her, giving her one of the most human arcs in the entire franchise. Her universe looks like watercolor paintings, a brilliant artistic metaphor for how she feels: fragile, uncertain, isolated, emotionally unstable. Visually, every stroke communicates her inner world.
Part 4, Spider-Man 2099. Miguel O'Hara brings tension that's not just physical, but ethical. He believes that preserving the multiverse requires painful sacrifice. He's not a villain, he's a tragic protector. He's what happens when responsibility replaces empathy. Part 5, Visuals. Let's stop for a moment and talk about animation. Across the Spider-Verse isn't just animated, it is painted, drawn, printed, animated, and stylized into something completely new. Every universe has its own art language: watercolor, punk comics, futuristic neon, sketchbook ink, painted backgrounds, hand-drawn movement, glitch textures. The film constantly changes styles depending on the emotion of the characters. This is not animation technology, it is emotional storytelling through artistic form. Part 6, Multiverse Rules. Unlike other multiverse movies that use the concept as a joke or gimmick, this film uses it to explore destiny. Every universe follows a spider pattern: loss, tragedy, responsibility, sacrifice. But Miles asks, why should pain be mandatory? This argument creates one of the deepest moral conflicts ever seen in superhero cinema. Part 7, Themes. Major ideas explored: destiny versus free will, identity, sacrifice, belonging, loneliness, responsibility, connection, family, pain, morality. Miles challenges the entire ideology of Spider-Man itself. Part 8, Emotional Weight. The movie constantly forces the audience to ask, should every Spider-Man lose someone? And if preventing tragedy destroys the multiverse, what do you choose? This is deep emotional storytelling. Part 9, action. The action isn't just exciting, it's emotional. Every battle is an argument about morality. Every chase scene is also a debate about responsibility. This is storytelling disguised as spectacle. Part 10, Soundtrack. Music blends hip-hop, synth waves, electric rhythm, and atmospheric textures. The soundtrack isn't background noise, it's emotional DNA. Part 11, Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk is more than a comic relief character. His entire design is anti-system, anti-authority, and anti-structure. He becomes a symbol of rebellion, visually and thematically. Part 12, Ending. No spoilers. The ending sets up a direct continuation. Some felt that the film ends suddenly, but that's intentional. Think of this as the Empire Strikes Back moment of modern animation. Part 13, Production. Behind the scenes, over 1,000 different artists worked on this film. Countless animation techniques, years of experimentation, brand new software developed only for this movie. This is not just cinema. It is industry evolution. Part 14, Spider-Man Philosophy. This film challenges the core rule: with great power comes great responsibility. But what if responsibility is used to control people? What if fate becomes a prison? Miles refuses to accept that pain should be mandatory. Part 15, Why the Movie Matters. Across the Spider-Verse matters because it respects animation, respects diversity, respects emotional storytelling, respects audience intelligence. It treats animation as art, not a kid's genre. Part 16, The Big Idea. Miles is rewriting Spider-Man, not replacing him. He represents change, not because he must, but because he chooses to. Part 17, Final Review. Score, 9.7 out of 10. One of the best animated films of the decade. Maybe the best superhero sequel ever made. Part 18, Question. Do you think Miles should follow canon events or rewrite the entire Spider-Man legacy? Let me know your thoughts. Outro. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep review, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and stay tuned for more awesome movie content. Until then, keep swinging across your universe.
Before I end this video, I just want to take a moment and speak directly to you. If you're still watching right now, that means you're someone who actually enjoys deep conversations about movies and storytelling. And honestly, you're exactly the type of person this channel was made for. Here, we try to go beyond the surface level. We don't just talk about what happens in a movie, we explore how it's made, what it means, and why it matters. So if you enjoy this style of analysis, I would really love to have you here as part of this community. If you enjoyed this video, even a little, please take a second and click the like button. It really helps more than you think. And if you want to support the channel even further, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss any of our future videos. And listen, you're always welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments. I read everything, I reply as much as I can, and I honestly enjoy hearing different opinions from people who love movies just as much as I do. Also, if there's any movie or series you want me to talk about next, feel free to write it down below. I'm always looking for new suggestions, and sometimes your ideas even become the next video on this channel. So, once again, thank you for spending your time with me today. It really means a lot. There are millions of videos you could be watching right now, and the fact that you chose this one, I truly appreciate that. Make sure to check the other videos on the channel. There's a lot of interesting content waiting for you, and I promise what's coming next is going to be even better. Thank you again for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you in the next video.